be going inside of the ceremony this morning?
Not in there. I'm not going in there.
Who is the person on your shirt?
My nephew,
What's his
Anthony
name?
Disla. The United States is such a big place, such a wonderful place, so powerful. Nothing can happen to us, nothing can touch us, you know? But now, it touched me, it touched us.
I could smile and remember the 49. Hundreds gather outside Pulse. As she walked up to the Pulse nightclub, memories of last June clouded Ramses Tinoco's head. He still remembered hearing the gunshots. He remembered running for his life. But the place that has haunted him for a year was different. Early Monday, dozens of angels stood guard outside, their wings made of PVC pipes and flowing white fabric. People lit candles, hugged and talked about their memories at the club before it became the place where 49 people were killed and another 68 injured. Tinoco stood shoulder to shoulder with hundreds of others as the names of each victim was called at 2:02 a.m. The exact time the attack began 1 year ago. A few family members stepped forward to say the name of the person they lost. It's totally different now. It's like all the terrifying and awful memories I had have been replaced with tonight, with this unity and all this love, Tinoco said. We're all still grieving, but this gave me some closure. I could smile and remember the 49. The early morning ceremony, which began at 1:45 a.m., was open only to survivors, family members, or loved ones of the 49 people who were killed there a year ago. Hundreds more gathered outside the fence surrounding the building. Some traveled just a few blocks to visit the club and mourn. Others drove or flew, one family even traveling from Germany in hopes that seeing the club would bring closure. It's really hard to be here. I was running from this for such a long time, said U.S. Army Sergeant Marie Cobbs, who lives in Germany. Cobbs lost her nephew, Anthony Lorino Disla, in the shooting. I can't help but feel angry, she said. I just keep asking why. Why did this happen? I was trained to protect our country and I couldn't even protect my family. He was so young and had so much life left to live. Rainbow lights lit a makeshift stage outside the club as a string quartet played before the vigil. 49 purple hearts lit up an outside wall of the club, each with a victim's name. During the ceremony, club owner Barbara Poma spoke softly into a microphone, but her voice soared beyond the mural-covered fence around the Pulse nightclub and out into the street where hundreds who could not get into the ceremony gathered. What you have endured in the past year seems like something only you can understand, Poma said to the people within the club's fence. Except here tonight, you are surrounded by hundreds of others who are like you. Outside the fence, survivors gathered in front of a colorful mural, 36 feet long, 12 feet tall, that depicts those lost and the people who survived. Christopher Hansen, who escaped the club then helped tend to wounded outside, said he felt overwhelmed. The emotion is too much for words, he said. I've come back here several times but this was different. Seeing this mural with the faces of the 49, seeing all these people here to support and remember and honor their lives, it's just so beautiful. Grief counselors walked throughout the crowd, giving hugs and tissues. People knelt to pet golden retrievers with therapy dog vests. Cita Diaz and her wife, Kaylee Williams, drove down from Deltona with 49 candles, blue, purple, and white, all with a sweet scent. Before the ceremony began, they arranged them in a heart outside the club and lit them, one by one. We just had to do it, Diaz said. It was only right. Standing outside the club gave Diaz chills, she said. They had been here before, more often immediately after the shooting. By the time the ceremony ended, the candles had melted into the pavement, still outlining a heart. The city of Orlando and Orange County government designated June 12 as Orlando United Day, a day of love and kindness. A number of events are being held throughout the city Monday, including 2 remembrance ceremonies for the general public at the club at 1912 South Orange Avenue. Guests scheduled for the 11 a.m. event include the Orlando Gay Chorus, Mayor Buddy Dyer, Mayor Teresa Jacobs, the Reverend Terry Prayer, some of the first responders and live music. The evening service at 10 p.m. at Pulse will feature songs, prayers, inspirational dance, reflection and music. An event called Orlando Love, Remembering Our Angels is also set for the Lacola Park Amphitheater at 7 p.m. and will feature musical performances and remarks by community leaders. The expanded One Orlando collection and digital gallery will be open at the Orange County History Center from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday. Admission is free.